We're beginning to look now at doing our sketches. I want to demonstrate for you how I want these laid out. If you've already worked ahead, well, you'll end up having to create these all over again. I do not want you to sketch the pictorial at this time. We will be sketching the front, top, and side views. You will need to remove sheet number D20 from your workbook, and I would recommend removing this sheet. Have them out on your desk where you can easily position them and move them around as needed. Each one of these blocks are the same dimension, 7 units by 8 units by 6 units, 7 high, 8 wide, and 6 deep. On the back of sheet D20 or D19 is D20, and we're going to go over the layout that I want you to use. Let me zoom in. I have calculated for you how to lay these out, and we'll be doing the drawings in half size. You will begin 3 blocks down and 2 blocks over, and lay out a vertical line. Indicated on here the number of blocks at half size for laying out the multi-view problems. So you'll count down 3 blocks, make a mark, and then 2, then 3.5, then 5, then the next problem, 3, 2 for a space, and then 3.5. You will then construct horizontal lines from each of those marks. Now you can continue them all the way across the page, but I would recommend that you wait until you get one problem solved and then transfer them all the way over to do the next 2 problems. You will need to analyze the shapes at the beginning. Now, those of you that are talented, this is all coming to you very natural. It's very apparent what the top view will look like. Others, you may need to go through a labeling process, and that's fine. And then go about laying out what is touching the maximum height, and then the outline of the box that's at the next level. Then projecting down from there, finding surface B as an edge and surface A as an edge. That identifies the next 2 surfaces that we see from the front, the adjacent areas, C and D. Whoops. C and D. And then E on the right side view. Just to get in the practice, in the habit of using the miter line for transferring distances, I recommend that you go ahead and practice doing that and creating the 45-degree line that will transfer depth dimensions to the right side view and vice versa. Alright? Then you'll begin working on the next problem, problem 2, and laying it out here. Problem 3 will be here, Let's keep it in order. This will be problem 2. Each one of them will need to be labeled 1/8" text, not or 1/8" lettering, not 1/4" grid that you see here. So just 1/8". So problem 2 will be on the right hand side, just as it is on the sheet A1. You'll simply just transfer over your height dimensions. So you only have to lay out the height dimensions one time on the left hand side. Then you'll lay out the dimensions for the half size width and the half size depth. So measuring across this way, it's 4, and then 2, and then 3. You'll do the same thing for problem 2. Down here at the bottom, you'll simply put A1 in this block, neatly lettered, and then of course just your last name. And then the date that you completed. Be sure that you use construction lines, very light construction lines. I'm trying to get my camera adjusted right today. It's not behaving. May have to use a flashlight on it or something. So it tends to work better when I'm zoomed up. But lay it out. Be sure and follow the rules for lines. And don't forget all your lines. So in this case, we would have a hidden line. Let me zoom up on that. So your problem 1 should look like that. Have a visible edge here. As you see on the problem. And then there is a hidden line back here. So in the right side view, we show a hidden edge. So you will submit these to me using the same methods we've been using, and label your photograph as we've been doing. In this case, A-1, and then dash your initials. And I know I keep changing on you a little bit, but you can submit these as a group. But I would prefer that you, as soon as you finish this first problem, send that to me so that I can catch any problems that you're having. If you're having any difficulties laying out or not sure what to do, please email me. I'll be glad to walk you through either by email or by another video description answering your questions.